It's time for Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Sundays through Thursdays, NBC brings you Fibber, McGee, and Molly transcribed. The show is written by Phil Leslie and Ralph Goodman and directed by Max Hutto. Before we get into our story, let's eavesdrop on a little conversation between Fibber and Molly.
Molly, how much do you suppose a college education is worth to a young man nowadays?
I wouldn't know, McGee, but I expect a lot.
Well, I'll tell you how much it's worth. It's worth the difference between what he can earn with it and what he can earn without it.
Well, that certainly clears it up, dearie. Why don't you come right to the point and say that Prudential's education plan is a wonderful way for every mother and father to guarantee money for their children's education? Isn't that what you were getting at?
Yep.
And what better way to prepare for those college years than to start right now? Isn't that what you had in mind?
Yep.
And even if Dad isn't here when the time comes for the children to go off to school, you can be sure with a Prudential education plan that the money will be there to pay tuition, room and board, books, clothing, and all that. Isn't that what you were going to say?
Yep.
Well, you sure were getting off to a slow start.
Yep.
And all else aside, folks, I don't know of a better idea than to begin right now, little by little, building a Prudential insurance program for your children's education that will do the very things we've been talking about. Why don't you get in touch with your Prudential agent and get all the details?
Yep.
It's a late Sunday afternoon at 79 Wistful Vista. Almost dinner time. And the master of the house is hungrily pacing the floor. The back door opens and...
Grocery boy!
Oh, hi, old-timer. I had a feeling that was you the minute all the pictures fell off the wall. Did you bring the stuff?
Yep. Paid it pretty fast, too, considering the market ain't open today.
Oh, my gosh, that's right. It's Sunday. Gee, I never would have asked you if I'd have...
That's okay. Picked up the stuff you wanted at Kramer's.
Oh, thanks, old-timer. I appreciate this. I'm as hungry as a bear.
Here you are. 2 cans of dog food and 1 large box of canine kibble.
Thanks. Hey, Molly, the food's here. Get a pan out and let's get started, huh?
Oh, good. Hello, Mr. Oldtimer. Did you set the table, dearie?
Yeah. Here's a can opener. You need anything else?
No, that's about it.
Good. Boy, I'm hungry. Well, let's get this over with.
Now, don't get impatient. This won't take long.
Yeah, I know, but...
Mort and Mabel Toops have done a lot of favors for us, and the least we can do is go over and feed their dog while they're away. We'll eat when we come back. I've got a nice roast in the oven.
I knew if I just kept my mouth shut long enough, this thing would work itself out.
I beg your pardon?
Well, all that dog food there and Johnny hungry and the table all set.
No, I'm not that hungry. That stuff's for Toops' dog.
Yeah.
They went to visit Mort's folks, and they won't be back till tomorrow morning, so we're feeding Fido for him.
No. Well, when you see that monster of theirs, kids, give him my regards. He's already got 2 pairs of my pants.
No kidding. I never saw the dog. Is he vicious?
Vicious? Why, Johnny, I could show you bite marks that... oh, no, not with daughter here. Well, I better trot along, I guess. Got a date tonight with Bessie.
Oh, you and Bessie stepping out?
Oh, we sure are, daughter. Painting the town. That's what I got this $20 bill with me for. See here? Look at that.
20 smackers. Wow, you must be planning a big evening.
Yep. Got the itinerary and wrote down this order blank here.
Oh?
Now, I'll read it to you. First, we're going to a nice place for dinner. That's $5. Then to the picture show, widescreen, panorama scope and color with 3D added, 80 cents.
80 cents.
I sneak in the back.
Oh.
Now, from there, we catch a bus, 40 cents, out to Dugan's Lake Pavilion for dancing, $2.50, and then taxi fare back home for some smooching in the parlor. Makes a grand total $12.40, including tax and $1 for her kid brother, so he'll go to bed.
Her kid brother?
He's 62, but he still likes to sit and watch.
Boy, that's going to knock quite a hole in your $20 bill.
Won't hurt it a bit, Johnny. Bessie pays all the expenses.
But you just showed us a 20 and said you're taking it to...
That's the way it works, son. Everywhere we go, I pull out this bill, and I says, you got any change, baby? All I got is this $20 bill.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Works every time. Been doing it for months.
You mean you keep working that stale old gag and Bessie hasn't caught on yet?
Well, now, maybe she has and maybe she hasn't. But the way I got it figured, there's one big reason why Bessie keeps falling for that old chestnut.
What's that?
'Cause she fell for this old chestnut first. So long, kid, and good luck with the dog.
Bye.
Look, Molly, as long as the roast is ready and the table's all set, let's eat first before we go over to Toops's. I'm starving.
Oh, now, you're not afraid of that dog, are you?
Me? Ha! Of course not. But I'm dying. Gee whiz. That roast smells so good and gee whiz. I know that dog is probably hungry, but I'm hungrier, and I don't see why...
All right, McGee, relax. We'll eat. It'd probably be dangerous to go over there right now anyhow.
Why, what you mean? You think that dog's apt to take my leg off?
No, but with you as hungry as you are, I'm afraid you two'd get in a fight over the dog biscuits, and I'd hate for Toops's dog to get hurt.
Oh, you're joshing me.
Get the carving knife, and I'll put the roast on the table.
There's more fun with the McGees shortly.
When your body is hot and tired, there's nothing quite like a shower. When your eyes are hot and tired from overlong hours of work or exposure to sun, wind, and dust, there's nothing quite like a 2-drop bath of Murine in each eye. But that's exactly what Murine is made for, to bring quick relief to tired eyes. It contains not 1 or 2, but 7 tested ingredients. And these 7 ingredients are scientifically selected and combined to blend perfectly with the natural fluids of the eyes. That's why Murine bathes and soothes the delicate tissues of the eyes as gently as a tear. Give those precious eyes the joy of a Murine bath every day. It helps promote a clean, healthful condition. You can enjoy Murine as often as you wish. You'll find it such a pleasant, comforting thing to do. That's Murine. Murine for your eyes. Murine makes your eyes feel good.
Well, here's the house.
Get the key. It's under the doormat there.
Well, look who's out for a Sunday night stroll.
Ah.
Hiya, Molly. Who's your friend?
Hello, Dr. Gamble. We came...
Well, look who's here. Jolly, jovial old George Gamble, M.B.
That's M.D., McGee.
It is? Is that what them initials on your bag say, George? M.D.?
Well, certainly. M.D., Doctor of Medicine. What else?
Well, I'll be darned. In all these years, I've always thought it was M.B., Master Butcher.
Oh,
Hmm? They tell me at the drugstore that you studied with Swift & Company. Did your postgraduate work at Armour's and interned at the packing house.
McGee.
My goodness, how could they make a mistake like that?
Oh, we all make mistakes, my boy. That's why you are here.
Well, let's go, Molly. Let's get on in here.
We promised to feed Toops's dog while they're away, Doctor. I've got the dog food here.
Hey, from the sound of that, I think he's ready to be fed.
Yeah, get the key and unlock the door, McGee.
Gee, I don't know. He sure don't sound friendly. Maybe we ought to...
He's just hungry, that's all. Open a can of dog food, unlock the door, and hand it to him. After that, he'll be your friend for life.
You think so, Doc? You sure he won't bite me the minute I open the door?
When he smells the food, he'll be as gentle as a lamb. I'll give you a guarantee on it.
Yeah?
If I'm mistaken about that dog, I'll sew your leg up free.
Well, that's right. Well, huh?
So long, Molly.
Goodbye, Doctor. Open the dog food while I open the door. Let's get this over with.
Boy, look at that guy eat, will you? Doc was right. As soon as the dog saw that food, he was as friendly as a loan shark with a new customer.
Well, he's just about finished.
I hope so.
Get the leash off the living room table and we'll walk him around the block, okay?
Okay. Probably take us both to hold him. I hope he don't run across any cats. Hey, look at him. Here he comes. Look what he's doing, will you? Sitting down right in front of the door.
Isn't that cute? I guess he knows he's going out.
Well, I'll just hook the leash on him and...
No! He's not going to get nasty again, is he?
Well, you don't have to go walking on my account. Let him sit there. Come on, let's go home.
For goodness sakes, he doesn't want us to leave. Come on, doggy, move out of the way. We've got to go.
He keeps blocking my way. Get out of the way, you big bully. Doggone it, we fed you. Now, come on, we're tired. We want to get out of here and go home to bed. Please step aside.
Heavenly days, if this isn't the silliest... Well, come on, let's go out the back door. Let him sit there, the silly dog. Whoops!
He must have heard you. Well, he's got us blocked again.
Maybe if we make a run for the front door while he's blocking the kitchen.
Oh, this is ridiculous. No matter which way. Hey, you got Mabel's phone number? Where she's visiting? The one she gave us for an emergency?
Yes, it's right here in my purse.
Well, dig it out and get her on the phone. If this ain't an emergency, I never saw one. All the stupid, idiotic pups I ever saw this one.
That's right, Mabel. Every time we make a move to leave the house, he blocks our way and starts growling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Molly. Well, put him on, will you?
What?
Let me talk to him. To Tarzan, the dog.
Oh, it's for you, Tarzan.
Tarzan, now you behave yourself, you hear me? Sit down now. Sit. What's he doing now, Molly? Is he sitting?
Yeah, he's sitting in front of the mantel. McGee's sitting on top of the mantel.
Did you tell her we even tried sneaking out a window, but he wouldn't let us?
Yes, dearie. Hush, I can't hear. Well, Mabel, now what?
He won't let you out the front door or the back, huh?
No, nor the window even.
Well, I tell you what you better do, Ma. If you'll run upstairs and look in my closet, you'll find...
Ah, boy. I was beginning to think we'd never get to bed. You tired?
Beat. Oh, am I glad to get to bed.
Boy.
The next time I offer to feed a neighbor's dog while the neighbors are out of town, throw a collar and a leash on me and tie me up, will you?
I'll say I will. How's the bed? Comfortable?
Wonderful. Mabel said they got a very good buy on these mattresses at the Bonton.
Yeah. Hey, how do you like me in Mort's pajamas? Pretty snazzy, huh?
Very cute.
Yeah.
Before you turn out the light, hang up Mabel's robe for me, will you?
Okay.
They'll be home early in the morning, and I don't want her bedroom all mussed up because she's a very...
We'll say goodnight to Fibber and Molly in a moment.
Thank goodness for Jell-O Instant Pudding. That's the glad word these busy days, and thank goodness is right. This is the dessert there's always time to make, no matter how busy you are. Jell-O Instant Pudding, the busy day dessert from the famous Jell-O folks. Gosh, how easy it is, how quick. You simply add it to cold milk and beat it up, and you're through. It's ready to eat almost at once, a wonderful homemade dessert, so rich and nourishing, so creamy and delicious. Why, no other instant pudding under the blue sky could possibly be the same. Make Jell-O Instant Pudding at dessert time while the kids are clearing the table. Let the kids make it themselves, all in the wink of an eye. But make sure you have plenty of all three flavors stocked up on the shelf. Remember, for busy days, busy days, it's Jell-O Instant Pudding, the busy day dessert.
Hey, Molly. Molly, you asleep?
Not anymore. What's the matter?
I wonder where that dog is.
He was at the foot of the steps when we came up to bed. Why?
I'm hungry. I think I'll sneak downstairs and see what Toopses have got in their icebox.
Oh, now, McGee, you shouldn't do that.
Why not? Gee whiz, we're stuck here till tomorrow. No, I guess you're right. Wouldn't be polite. Good night.
Good night, all.
Fibber McGee and Molly is an NBC Radio Network production transcribed. With Bill Thompson as the old-timer, Arthur Q. Bryan as Dr. Gamble, Mary Jane Croft as Mabel Toops, and Fritz Feld as Tarzan the dog. This is John Wald inviting you to be with us again tomorrow night as the telephone causes trouble for Mr. McGee of Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
The great Gildersleeve and all his friends are back with you tonight on the NBC Radio Network.